morning, ma'am. How are you feeling? It's one of the coveted conclaves or summits, as we have to say, for the day. How are you feeling to be a panelist, and how do you feel this conclave is going to impact the real estate market in the state?
Oh, thank you so much. It's a wonderful experience. Indeed, I am from Bangalore, Karnataka, and I've traveled here only to attend this RE conclave. Indeed, I am a panelist talking on ESG, that is environment, social governance, and sustainability, and explain about the sustainable development goals. And I would like to mention here, Bhubaneswar is #1 smart city. Based on that, how the economy has been growing. So that would be my panelist. I request you to please do join and incorporate more of intakes of it.
So there's a question that I want to ask you, like what are the key factors that differentiate urban and rural property transactions within our nation?
I would like to mention that the government has highlighted 100 smart cities. Now, in this 100 smart cities, the rural development, 60% of our country is filled with rural. Now, the main target is converting rural into an urban area, and that involves the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. How are we actually growing that city based on the population? And in that way, how are we encouraging our country to be a more urbanized, developed cities? And frankly speaking, our GDP is growing tremendously. With that economic growth, how are we targeting the growth in rural area with regard to the infrastructure, renewable energies, and various other sustainable development goals that I would be talking in my talk today in the panel.
So ma'am, there's another question like I'd like to highlight on, since you talked about like climate change and sustainability and all that. If you look into the Odisha's climate, I do not think that we do have a lot of problem in that, but in the urban, like in the tier 1, like metropolitan cities, climate has been a major issue. So how are we going to address that, this infrastructure and all of it, the climate sustainability is restored? How are we going to ensure that?
Definitely. This is a very valid question. I would like to highlight here Delhi. Delhi, the air quality has been polluted in such a way that the government is incorporating the odd and even rule. He is telling reduce the traffic jams. He is trying to control the air pollution. He is installing everywhere the machines all over so that he can reduce the air pollution. That is an extreme case in our country. So that we all don't reach in that level, we need to raise the awareness of sustainability. We need to raise the awareness of air quality, and that is why I would be urging everyone to please incorporate sustainability development goal. And it's not that I have created, it is by the United Nations in 2030 agenda, and it was launched in 2008, and now we are on 2023, so it's high time that our country focus on it and go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and it was a pleasure talking to you. I hope we do have a very, very fun and interactive session inside. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.